Welcome back to Teshkid FX for another Polygon Matic price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you the latest developments here on the Polygon Matic chart. And before I kickstart the video, make sure that you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also check out the channel membership. And allow me to kickstart the video here on the daily chart by first giving you a brief of what has been happening, where you can see that Polygon Matic, from these low prices that we had been trading within, we saw very nice bounce to the upside, making it to an all-time high at around the $2.9 mark in what I'm terming as a higher Elliot wave count 1 to the upside. And after seeing the all-time high, we started the bear market, where we have been seeing lower prices in this ABC corrective structure, which took us back to around the $0.32 mark in what I'm terming as a higher Elliot wave count 2 to the lower side. And whatever we expect next after seeing the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 2 is an impulsive movement to the upside in the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 3, and sketching out a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of this wave 3 using a trend-based Fibonacci, connecting it from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave. That gives me a minimum target area at the fib level 1.618, and that perfectly lies at around the $5.1424 mark, and that is the minimum that I'm expecting Polygon Matic to do in the next bull market. And once we see a recovery to the upside in the formation of this wave 3, and because a wave 3 to the upside is an impulsive wave, we also expect to see a 5-wave structure in formation within that wave 3, having the wave 5 of that fractal wave completing the formation of that wave 3 to the upside. And jumping to the 4-hour chart for further analysis. Here on the 4-hour chart, you can see I have this Elliot wave structure in blue, which is a fractal wave within the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 3 to the upside, where I believe we have come to a completion of that first wave to the upside after making a high at around the $1.3 mark. And because our first wave is also an impulsive wave, we also expected to see a fractal wave in formation within that first wave, where you can see I have this Elliot wave structure in yellow, which is a fractal wave within the formation of that wave 1 to the upside. And after completing the formation of that first wave to the upside, now my primary scenario is that we're in the formation of this second wave to the lower side, and this is what is going to give me the short-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out here on the Polygon Matic chart. And the formation of a second wave, which is a corrective wave, we also expect to see an ABC corrective structure in the formation of that second wave, and I believe we are seeing such a structure right here, having this as the wave A, then a wave B making its peak at around the $0.94 mark, and now I believe we're in the formation of this wave C to the lower side. And within the formation of that wave C to the lower side, which is an impulsive wave, we also expect to see a 5-wave structure in formation within that wave C to the lower side, where I believe we have seen the formation of that wave 1 to the lower side. And now my primary scenario is that we're in the formation of this second wave to the upside before we see a wave 3, then a wave 4, and then a wave 5, which should fully maximize the formation of this wave C and also fully maximize the formation of that second wave to the lower side. And getting a little bit into the details of the formation of this 5-wave structure that I have right here to also give you the short-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out. Using the Fibonacci's, we can first sketch out a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of this second wave by connecting the Fibonacci's from the high of that wave 1 to the low of the wave 1, and that gives me a minimum retracement area between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.618, which lies between the $0.8731 mark and the $0.8491 mark. That is the minimum that I'm expecting that second wave to the upside to do before we see a wave 3, then a wave 4, and then a wave 5. And within the formation of a second wave, which is a corrective wave, we also expect to see an ABC corrective structure in formation within that wave 2. And we are seeing such a structure right here, having these, where we can term these as a wave A. Then I'm expecting a bit of a retracement to the lower side in the formation of that wave B, then a wave C to fully maximize the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 2 to the upside within that wave C to the lower side. And because a wave A is an impulsive wave, we also expected to see a 5-wave structure within the formation of that wave A to the upside, and we also seeing such a structure right here, having this as the first wave, then a wave 2, then a wave 3, then a wave 4, and then a wave 5 making its peak at around the $0.81 mark and completing the formation of that wave A to the upside. And right here in the formation of this wave B, I'm expecting to see another ABC corrective structure within the formation of that wave B, having the wave C fully maximizing the formation of that wave WFB to the lower side. Then from there we can expect another bounce to the upside in a 5-wave structure in the formation of that wave C, which is an impulsive wave, which should fully complete the formation of that higher Elliot wave count to the lower side, and also giving you the short-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out basing on the key areas of support and resistances. You can see we have lost a key area of support at around the $0.78 mark, and that means there are chances that in case we see a retest of that key area of support, there are chances of continuing to push even lower. And once we have a new low that is below the low for this wave A, then there are chances that that might be the low for that wave B. Then from there we can expect a 5-wave structure to the upside, or maybe an impulsive movement to the upside in the formation of this wave C, and in that movement I'll be expecting Polygon Matic to break above the key area of resistance at around the $0.78 mark, see a retest and continue pushing even higher and fully maximize the formation of that second wave to the upside. And if I jump to the 1-hour chart to see whether we have any chart patterns that can give us any short-term scenarios, you can see we had first formed this double bottom, which is a chart pattern that gives us a breakout to the upper side, having the minimum target area of the breakout being the height between the neckline and the bottoms, and that was giving me a minimum target area back to around the $0.79 mark, which is a target area that we have fully maximized before we started this retracement to the lower side in what I'm terming as that wave B. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and those are my two possible short-term and the long-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out. And also taking a look at the indicators here on the RSI, we are trading at around the 41 mark, meaning we have massive room for us to support any movements to the lower side to fully maximize the formation of that wave B. And also taking a look at the MACD, on the MACD we have printed a bearish cross, meaning lower prices are coming our way. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll keep you updated.